This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about Devin White and his leadership. Also, we got to talk about Dallas Goedert praising CJ Gardner Johnson. Lastly, is James Bradberry market. It's time to trade him now, but let's get straight into it. All right, man, so let's hop straight into it. All right, so let's talk about CJ Gardner Johnson. CJ Gardner Johnson is getting praised by offensive player, like I stated in the intro, Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert has some positive things to say about CJ Gardner Johnson, but let me play this clip.
Practice against CJ every day.
Man, CJ, he's definitely a special dude. My biggest thing for him is he's the same person every day. He's over the top with excitement. He loves being out here playing. He loves talking trash. But at the same time, you respect him. He respects you. It's nothing disrespectful, and it's really fun just going out. He brings the energy. So, if you have a bad play, he's going to let you know about it. If you have a good play, he's going to give you a high five, and that's how it should be. He's going to hold everybody accountable, but that's the same thing. He holds himself to a really high standard as well.
Totally agree. CJ Gardner Johnson is one of those dudes, you make a bad play, it's in your face, but he praised you as well. I like that about CJ Gardner Johnson. I know there was a report out there that Cooper DeJean was messing up on one play. He got in Cooper DeJean's face. But then when Cooper DeJean made plays, he praised Cooper DeJean. And he even tweeted out at that point, it's like, yo, I ain't come here to be liked. Like, yo, I came here to win type jump. And I like that mindset of CJ Gardner Johnson. So that's who CJ Gardner Johnson is. That's who he always be. Well, it's good to hear an offensive guy talk about him like Dallas Goedert. Even Dallas Goedert had to smile about it like, yo, he's about that talk. So it's good to see CJ Gardner Johnson hold guys accountable because that's something we need, especially at the safety position. Because I think the safety position, at least for a long time, has been like the heart of our team, right? You think of the Brian Dawkins of the world. I even like Quentin Michael at that time. Of course, we got to talk about Malcolm Jenkins. We got to bring him into the conversation. And now you think of CJ Gardner Johnson. We never just had these random safeties. We always had like one guy that was ready to be that next guy and very, very vocal. So like, again, the Malcolm Jenkins, Brian Dawkins, Quinn Michael, CJ Gardner Johnson. This seemed like this is going to be CJ Gardner Johnson era. So let's see how far it can take us, man. But I like it. I like it that CJ is holding these guys accountable. All right, speaking of safeties, I got to talk about James Bradberry because now he's a safety, and it's his market, man. You got to trade him. Let me say prayers up to these guys because I don't want to just use them as talking points, but Rams cornerback, prayers up to him towards ACL during training camp. That leaves a spot open. Vikings are just completely going through it. God rest his soul. Kyrie Jackson, passed away during the car crash. Dang, I hate talking about this like this, but that's a cornerback that's not there. Like literally not there. He's gone. Again, the prayers up to him. And then yesterday or so, they had another cornerback tears ACL. So you got a guy that's gone, God rest his soul, and then you got a guy that is gone for the season. But we have James Bradberry, who we could trade there, maybe get a late round pick or something from them, and they take James Bradberry, who is an established guy in this league. Maybe he got a little something in the tank, but if the Vikings want somebody cheap, I will look into James Bradberry. I will look to trade him, see what we want. Do we want a player from them? I'm not sure. To be honest, but a late round draft pick will do the job. So he got a market there, and it don't really seem like Fangio. Fangio talked about him, but it don't seem like he's the biggest fan of James Bradberry. Let me play this clip.
In terms of Bradberry's case, how is he able to, behind the scenes, going from a long-time starter, second-team All-Pro to the role that he's in right now?
He's been great. He's eager to learn. He's embraced the possibilities of it, and he's been great. I mean, you say that you've seen that a lot over the years. The truth is, no, you haven't. The list of guys successfully transitioning from corner to safety is very small with success. There's guys that have done it, but it really wasn't what you want. And we'll see if he can do that. James has got a good feel for football, very knowledgeable, so that will help him in that transition. He's still going to play some corner for us too.
Fangio's very honest. Like, yeah, there was some cornerbacks that made the transition to safety, but very little of them were good. So we can see what he got. And I will give James Bradberry this. He does have an instinct of catching interceptions and getting to the ball. But what we seen last year, it just seemed like he lost a step. Like, he looked slower. So that's not good for a cornerback, because once a cornerback loses a step, that's it. That is it. So, hopefully we could get something for him. Hopefully we could trade him, get some type of collateral for him. If we can, that's great. Backup safety who was a corner on a 3-year deal for $38 million. I just can't get over it. How we definitely got to do something about this. Maybe you just, take that loss. Maybe you just take that cap loss. We did it before. I think how we can do it again. So I just don't know how we get out of this contract without how we trading him. Again, he just taking up space. He's taking somebody's spot. Think of the Eli Ritz of the world. Like, I like Sean Stevens. I like Tyler Hall, who I didn't even mention during my training camp notes. He been getting first team reps. I like Tyler Hall. Like, this dude is just taking somebody's spot who potentially could be there. Zach McPherson, very good on special teams. So we got to find some way or somehow to get James Bradberry up out of here. All right, so let's talk about the last topic of the day. Devin White. Devin White, he spoke to the media 2 days ago. Group chat called Accountability with Jalen Hurts, and I believe he said A.J. Brown. But let me play this clip.
I don't want to linger on the past. I just want to be a better football team this year and contribute whatever way I can. And, that's what a lot of, talking me, Jalen, and AJ, we got a group message, and I named it accountability. Just how can we pull one another up, and what do you need from me, and obviously vice versa with them, just so this can be a better team and those things don't happen. Because at the end of the day, it's a long season, but, the one thing we've been talking about is one day at a time. How can we be better and just make sure we pushing everybody and bringing somebody along, not just, getting on to them, but just bring somebody with you. If you're a great player, show them how to be a great player, and we have more great players on the team.
Outside of us Eagles fans, a lot of people saying it was cringe, like the stuff he was talking about. I don't think so. I think it was pretty cool. I think it was pretty dope, actually. Like, these dudes are showing leadership. Defense and offense is meshing together. Devin White, a lot of people that's not fans of the Eagles don't know he's coming into this season with a different mindset, because he was a captain with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was considered a top linebacker in this league, to all of a sudden people saying he can't play, or is he good? And it looked like he completely gave up on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But now he's get a fresh new start. Howie is like, yo, you the guy. Let's see what you got. And Devin White, again, he just coming in with a different mindset in Philadelphia. So is he going overboard? I don't think he is. I just think he just want to take his leadership skills and also his playing skills to another level. So little things like that mean something to him, and it means something to the team, especially a team that collapsed. A lot of these dudes on our team, I would say, got a lot to prove, and Devin White is one of them. So I don't think it's cringe at all. I think he's trying to get his point across, like, yo, I'm here. I'm the leader. We are the leaders. And let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let's try to get a ring out of this. So shout out to Devin White. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? Devin White, leadership, CJ Gardner Johnson getting praised by Dallas Goedert, James Bradberry market is out there. What are we going to do about this? Got to get this guy out the building, man. Get him out the building, Howie Roseman. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.